There are a ton of things to consider when it comes to growing your email list, but at the very core, you've got to make sure that your dream clients know how they can join your list when they land on your website. Let's have a look at 7 places where you can include your email opt-in form on your website so that they aren't overlooked. Hi, I'm Allie, and I help emerging entrepreneurs get their businesses up and running online with a standout brand and website. And one of the most important things you can do with your website is to make it really obvious how your potential clients can leave their contact information so that you can continue the conversation with them long after they've left your website. Let's have a look at the website from the very top, starting with a notification bar. This thin bar can be added above your main navigation to capture instant attention of your viewer as they look at your page. It can either be a form directly within that bar, or maybe a line of text and a button that leads to a landing page that holds your form. Number 2, in a homepage feature box. Your homepage is the most visited page on your website, so it makes perfect sense to use it as a place to showcase your email opt-in. You'll want to make sure that it stands out by giving it a really clear call to action and a well-designed form. 3, in a pop-up box. Love them or hate them, pop-up forms work. Most people actually really hate them because they're used in a way that's totally obnoxious. I know that you've seen these before where you X out of them over and over again and they just keep popping up on every single page. So how can you make your pop-ups work in a way that is not so annoying? Well, you've got to consider your user's experience as they're viewing their site. You can change the settings of a pop-up to appear after someone's been on the page for a certain length of time, or once they've scrolled down to a certain point of the page, or when they go to exit the page. Another good thing to do is to change the settings so that the pop-up doesn't reappear after it's been closed for a certain length of time or a certain amount of days. Number 4, in a sidebar. If your website has a sidebar, it's a great place to capture emails. Think about it. When your viewers come to your website to read your blog post, listen to your podcast, or watch your videos, they're already interested in what you have to say. So why not take the opportunity and use your sidebar alongside that great content to turn your readers into subscribers? Number 5, at the bottom of blog posts. Speaking of adding an opt-in form next to your amazing content, adding one at the bottom of your blog post is another great idea because your readers have just read through your awesome content and now they're wondering what to do next. So tell them. Imagine reading a blog post that's a step-by-step how-to, and then there at the end is a checklist that goes right along with the content you've just read. Well, this little add-on is called a content upgrade, and when your viewer subscribes to your list, they'll get it in return. Number 6, on a thank you page. When someone makes a purchase from your website, they're already excited about you and what you have to offer. So now is the perfect time to let them know about your email list and ask them to subscribe. Often you're collecting their email address to send them a receipt anyway, so why not add a little checkbox in that asks them if they'd like to subscribe to your list in order to stay notified of any new products or offerings you have available and any discounts you have coming up. And last but not least, in the footer. When your dream client scrolls to the bottom of the page, it's usually a good sign that they're interested in your business and what you have to offer. Add that to the fact that your eyes naturally want to stop and take a break when they hit the bottom of the page, and suddenly you've got a great spot to add in your opt-in form. Adding an email opt-in form to your website isn't the only thing you need to do to start growing your email list, but it's a necessary place to start. Now, if this video has left you feeling inspired to go have a look through your website and give it a refresher, click the video that's on the screen right now where I go over 5 ways to refresh your website. Don't forget to click subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Now let's go get them.